Welcome to The Great Exodus, a journey into a future reshaped by climate change. This is a world not of innovation, but of necessity and survival, where the choices of the past have sculpted the landscape of humanity. Once, our planet thrived with diverse ecosystems, but as the climate began to shift, so too did the fate of millions. The warning signs, clear and ominous, were often ignored. Rising seas first claimed the small islands, homes submerged forever. Coastal cities, once bustling hubs, faced the wrath of an encroaching ocean, unrelenting and unforgiving. As the waters rose, so did the people. An exodus began, not seen since ancient times. Families, communities, entire nations forced to abandon ancestral homes. The journey was fraught with peril. Over land and sea, millions sought refuge, but the world they encountered was unprepared, unwelcoming, grappling with its own survival. In this new world, resources became the new currency. Water, food, shelter, essentials of life, now scarce, sparked conflicts among those desperate to survive. Cities, once symbols of prosperity, stood empty, monuments to a crisis foretold. In their place, overpopulated refugee camps sprawled, teeming with the dispossessed. But amidst the despair, there were sparks of hope, communities banding together, sharing resources, knowledge, and a common will to endure against the odds. Experts who once warned of such a future now spoke with urgency. "It's not too late," they insisted, urging action to prevent further catastrophe. As we reflect on this journey through the Great Exodus, let us not see it as a mere warning, but as a call to action. For the power to shape the future still lies within our grasp. In conclusion, the Great Exodus is not just a story of loss and despair, but a testament to human resilience. A reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always a path forward. Let us delve into the heart of this exodus. Imagine cities once teeming with life, now silent, their streets empty, buildings abandoned, echoing with memories of a forgotten world. The Exodus was more than a movement of people. It was a shift in the very soul of our civilization. From the sprawling deserts to the frozen north, people journeyed, seeking sanctuary. Yet, in their search, they found a world unprepared for their arrival. Nations already struggling faced an influx of refugees that strained resources to the breaking point. Political systems designed for stability crumbled under the weight of new demands. Borders closed, walls erected, humanity divided not just by geography, but by fear and scarcity. In the midst of this turmoil, the resilience of the human spirit shone through. Strangers became allies, sharing what little they had, uniting in the face of shared adversity. Out of the ashes of old conflicts, new communities arose. Gardens flourished on rooftops and in abandoned lots, a symbol of life's persistence amid ruin. Technology, too, adapted in this new era. Innovations in energy, agriculture, and water conservation emerged, not from corporations, but from the collective wisdom of survivors. Children born into this exodus grew up with lessons of adaptability and respect for the fragile balance of our world, values carried forth as a beacon of hope. As we continue our journey, we see that the Great Exodus was not the end, but a beginning. A stark reminder that our planet is not just a resource, but a home. The story of the Great Exodus is a stark reminder. Our planet's health is intrinsically linked to our own. It urges us to act, not out of fear, but with a vision of a thriving, sustainable world. As our journey nears its end, we're reminded that every action, every decision shapes our shared future. The Great Exodus isn't just history, it's a mirror reflecting our current choices. In conclusion, the Great Exodus serves as both a warning and a guiding light. It's a story that compels us to imagine, to dream, and to act for a world where such an exodus remains a tale, not a reality. Thank you for embarking on this journey through the Great Exodus. May this story inspire us to forge a sustainable, harmonious future for ourselves and for the generations to come.